everyone, I'm Sakshi Tiwari and I welcome you to our new lesson. Today we're going to talk about some common grammatical errors. We'll know the correct ones and we'll also know the reason behind them. Okay, so let's get started. The first one being this one, give me butter and bread. The correct one should be give me bread and butter. It should be the other way around, but why? Why can't we say, butter and bread? See, the simple reason being English has many fixed expressions. Okay, what do we call them? We call these fixed expressions binomial pairs, which means, where two words are joined by and or they are joined by or. Okay, now these pairs have a natural order that native speakers, use instinctively. Okay, for example, bread and butter feels correct because it is more familiar and commonly used as compared to butter and bread. Now, saying butter and bread may not be grammatically wrong, but it sounds awkward to English speakers because it goes against the expected order, right? So that's why it is incorrect and we call it binomial pairs. Okay, now this order often depends on conventions, it depends on rhythm, it depends on familiarity, right? Let me give you some more examples. How about black and white? We don't say white and black, we often say black and white, right? It sounds better than white and black. What about salt and pepper? Salt and pepper is more natural than pepper and salt, right? Error and trial. We faced error and trial, right? Again, another binomial pair, right? I hope you understand. A tip to master these is to pay attention to commonly used phrases in English, and I'm sure you'll know if to say black and white or white and black. So practice saying them in natural order until it feels instinctive, right? So this was first one about the binomial pairs like black and white, table chair, shirt pant, right? Bread jam, etc. Yes. The second one, I would request you to look at this sentence, which is he doesn't smoke and drink. Okay, what's the error? Well, the correct one is he doesn't smoke or drink. All right. Now, why did we use or and why did we remove and? Well, see, the simple reason being when we make negative sentences, okay, in English we use or instead of and why do we do that? We do it to connect two actions or ideas. Okay, now this is because or is the correct conjunction to indicate that neither of the two actions happen. All right, now in this sentence, he doesn't smoke and drink, the word and creates confusion. Okay, so it could mean that he doesn't do both the activities together. Okay, but that's not what we mean to say. Now, using or eliminates the confusion, eliminates the ambiguity and makes it clear that neither action occurs, right? Let me give you some more examples. She doesn't eat meat and fish. That's incorrect. She doesn't eat meat or fish. Now, this clearly gives the indication that she eats neither meat nor fish, all right? We can also say that they don't play football or basketball. Now again, we will not say and basketball, we will say they don't play football or basketball, which simply means that they play neither football nor basketball, right? I hope you're able to understand. Now, if now these were negative sentences, but when we talk about positive ones, they are different. In positive sentences, we use and to show that both actions occur. All right. For example, if I have to say that he does both smoking and drinking, so I'll say he smokes and drinks, which simply means that he does both, right? So that's how we form positives and that's how we form negatives. A tip to remember is that always check whether the sentence is positive or negative before deciding whether to use and or. If it's a negative one, then use or, and if it's a positive one, use and confidently. Okay, great. The third one is this one. She went to the Mumbai yesterday. What's the problem? What's the error in this one? Well, the correct one should be she went to Mumbai yesterday. Why can't we use the before a place? This is the actual reason. See, when we talk about proper nouns means, names of places, names of people, or specific entities, specific things. They do not usually take an article like the, unless there is, a specific reason for it. For instance, we don't say the India. Do we say that? The London, the Sri Lanka. We don't say like that, right? Because all these are places. Hence, we do not use the before them. Now, why is the incorrect here? The is used with names of places only in specific contexts, such as countries or places that have plural forms, all right? Or, they're composed of multiple entities. Now, I'm sure you're thinking of this one, the United States of America. Yes, the Netherlands, right? Now, they are, they're made up of different entities. They're unique, or they have to have unique geographical features like the Himalayas, the Pacific Ocean. Okay, now in the sentence above, which is Mumbai, now Mumbai is a proper noun. It's a name of a place referring to a specific city, and it does not require the, right? Adding the makes it sound unnatural. Adding the makes it sound incorrect. All right, that is why we will not use the article the before it. All right, let me give you some more examples. So he lives in the Delhi. No, again, this is incorrect. The correct one is he lives in Delhi. They are visiting the Europe. They are visiting Europe, right? So that's how, we communicate. A tip for you so that you can, master it is avoid using the before proper nouns unless it is pluralized, all right, or specific entity. For example, the Taj Mahal, the Ganges. Okay, they are one in the whole world. Hence, we can use the. They're specific, special. Okay, I hope you're able to understand. Let's look at the fourth one. This is more better than the other one. That's incorrect. What's the correct one? This is better than the other one, right? But why? What's the problem in that? Why can't I say, more better? Now, words like better, words like worse, bigger, they are comparative adjectives. Now, adding more or most before them can actually create a double comparative. Yes, double comparative, which is incorrect because the comparison is already expressed in the word itself, right? So we would not want to make a double comparative like more bigger, more fatter. Similarly, for superlative adjectives like best or worst, adding most is redundant and meaningless and completely incorrect, right? We've already expressed it. It's best. More best is nothing. It's better. More better is nothing. Okay? So I hope you're able to understand. So let's say if I say that he's more taller than his brother, again, that's incorrect. I'll simply say he's taller than his brother because in the word taller, I've already expressed. Yes? Now, this is the most best cake I've ever eaten. Again, this is the best cake I've ever eaten. In best, I've already expressed. So I don't need to add the word most here. Right? I hope you're able to understand. Now, a tip for you is always check if the adjective is already in its comparative or superlative form or not before adding the words like more or most to it. Okay? Great. So I hope you're able to understand. Let's, look at the last one. She only eats vegetables in the evening. Okay? What's the issue in this one? The correct one should be she eats only vegetables in the evening. Are you able to sense any difference? Okay, well, let me give you the explanation that why this one is incorrect and that one is correct. See, adverbs like only must be placed carefully to ensure that the sentence actually conveys what you want to say. It conveys the intended meaning. Now, in the incorrect example, if you notice, she only eats vegetables in the evening. In this example, adverb only modifies eats, okay, which shows that she does not do anything else, in the evening or anything else with vegetables except to eat them, right? So that's how meaning changes by, placing words in different order. However, the intended meaning, what we wanted to say was that, that likely that she eats no other food except vegetables in evening, right? So to express this clearly, only should modify vegetables, right? Not evening or anything else. I hope you're able to understand. Let's take some more examples, like he almost failed every test, okay? He failed almost every test, right? Now, what's the difference? See, the first sentence suggests that, he nearly failed, but he didn't fail, okay? That's what the first one say. But if you notice the second one, the corrected sentence, it clearly, it clarifies that he failed most tests. That's what we wanted to say. Let's have a look at another example. We just need to finish this report today. We just need to finish this report today. Now, we need to finish just this report today. What's the difference? The first sentence might imply only today is important, but the correction focuses on finishing the specific report today, right? So that's how the meaning changes, by placing the words differently. A tip for you is that pay attention to the placement, of course. When you are structuring your sentence, when you're placing words, pay attention to the placement of adverbs, as they can actually change the meaning completely of a sentence, right? Great. So I hope you were able to understand these sentences correctly. I hope you were able to find out what mistakes you usually make. I'll see you in the next lesson. Also, not to forget, if you want to master and polish your English, you have these ebooks here on your screen. How to order them? They're very, they're very economical on your pocket. 100, 150. That's the price range. And if you want to buy the combo, these ebooks will cost you 400 rupees. How to order them? Follow me on my Instagram. Check my Instagram story. Click on the order button, and you'll get, you can get them ordered. All right. Great. I'll see you in the next lesson. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Happy learning.